Today, we turn to one of those blessed and fragrant lives. A woman whose story shines with purity of soul and clarity of heart. She is Zaynab bint Jahsh, mother of the believers. Zaynab was the daughter of Jahsh ben Rayab al-Asadi, and her mother was Umamah bint Abd al-Muttalib, the aunt of the Messenger of God. Her brother, Abdullah ben Jahsh, was the first commander in Islam. She was born 33 years before the Hijrah. Her name at birth was Bara, but the Prophet renamed her Zaynab, and she was known by the nickname al-Hakam. She was among the very first women to migrate for the sake of God. She first married Zayd ben Haritha, the freed companion of the Prophet, so he could teach her the Book of God and the Sunnah of his Messenger. But after God decreed that their marriage would end, He married her to His Prophet in the 3rd year after the Hijrah, a marriage ordained from the heavens.
وَإِذْ تَقُولُ لِلَّذِي أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَأَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيْهِ أَمْسِكْ عَلَيْكَ زَوْجَكَ وَاتَّقِ اللَّهَ وَتُخْفِي فِي نَفْسِكَ مَا اللَّهُ مُبْدِيهِ وَتَخْشَى النَّاسَ وَاللَّهُ أَحَقُّ أَن تَخْشَاهُ فَلَمَّا قَضَى زَيْدٌ مِنْهَا وَطَرًا زَوَّجْنَاكَهَا لِكَيْ لا يكون على المؤمنين حرج في أزواج أدعيائهم إذا قضوا منهن وطرا وكان أمر الله مفعولا.
It was about this marriage that God revealed, when you said to the one whom God had blessed and you had blessed, "Keep your wife and fear God," you hid within yourself what God was to bring to light. So when Zayd ended his relationship with her, we married her to you so that believers would feel no hesitation regarding the wives of their adopted sons. Al-Ahzab 37.
Before this revelation, the Prophet had adopted Zayd as a son, and he was known as Zayd bin Muhammad. When God revealed, "Call them by their real fathers, this is more just with God," the custom of adoption from the age of ignorance was removed, and the Prophet lawfully married Zaynab after Zayd's divorce. From that moment, Zaynab proudly said, as authentically narrated in Bukhari, "Your families married you off, but God married me from above 7 heavens." The Prophet gave a feast of bread and meat on the day of their marriage. Through her, God revealed the command of hijab and the special rulings for honoring the wives of the Prophet. Zaynab was, may God be pleased with her, a woman of deep faith, devotion, generosity, and virtue. She cared for orphans, supported widows, and surpassed her peers in both character and conduct. The Prophet often visited her and would drink honey in her home. Some of his wives felt jealous and tried to turn him away from it. Aisha narrates the story. The Prophet would spend time with Zaynab and drink honey there. So Aisha and Hafsa agreed that whichever of them he entered upon would say, "I smell magafir on you. Did you eat magafir?" a type of gum with an unpleasant smell. When they did this, the Prophet replied, "No, I only drank honey at Zaynab's house. But I will not drink it again." Then the verses were revealed, "O Prophet, why do you forbid what God has made lawful for you?" And the verses that followed, clarifying the incident. Among her virtues was her honesty and integrity. During the painful event of the slander against Aisha, the Prophet asked Zaynab for her testimony. Aisha says, the Prophet asked Zaynab bint Jahsh about me, what do you know? What have you seen? She replied, O Messenger of God, I protect my hearing and my sight. By God, I know nothing about her except good. And she who used to compete with me was protected by her piety. Zaynab was known for constant worship, frequent fasting, charity, and doing good. She worked with her own hands tanning leather and sewing and gave every coin she earned to the poor. The Prophet once said that the first of his wives to join him after his death would be the one with the longest hand, meaning the most charitable. And indeed, it was Zaynab. Aisha later said of her, I never saw a woman better in religion than Zaynab, more God-fearing, more truthful in speech, more devoted to family ties, more generous in charity, and more humble in offering her work for the sake of God. When death approached her, she said, I have already prepared my shroud. If Umar sends me another, give one of them away in charity.